Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is Tony Garner coming from my backyard. Today I want to do a garden tour, June garden tour of my, like I said, my backyard garden. I live in zone 8B in Lancaster, California, just in case you're wondering. It is more of a desert climate, so like today it's going to get to up to 100, and that's going to be, we're going to be getting up to 100 for the next 3 to 4 months maybe. August should be our hottest month of the year, but can't remember. But yeah, let me just show you what I got growing right now. And I have updates in my raised beds. I'll make a separate video on that because I was doing that in the first place. But yeah, let me show you my trees that I got growing. All right, guys. So here's the mini orchard. I call it a mini orchard just because I don't have too many trees, and I plan to get more anyway. But yeah, these trees are doing really well. Really surprised considering how hot it's been getting, like 100, 101, 105. But I do expect it to get hotter later in the season, like up to 110 maybe. It gets crazy out here. And you can see this apple tree is doing well on the bottom, but on the top is kind of sad. I don't know why. Because it was growing at first, but now I can just see it's just dead. So I guess I'll cut this back later in the year and then go from there. But luckily for me, this citrus tree is doing really well. It's even getting new leaves. Um, you can see that some of the limes are growing. Um, I don't know if it's going to produce that well this year because it's starting to grow new leaves anyway. So I don't know if it's trying to grow more leaves or trying to produce fruit. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna force it to do anything, but yeah, that's the main orchard I got going on. Well, I have other trees, but they're not in this area. Okay, so me and my dad set up this orange ghetto setup uh for these two raised beds because my dogs kept digging in here or whatnot. So we tried to literally a couple of days ago. Today is Tuesday, so on Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember now. We blocked this off from the dogs, so we can try to get a harvest of corn and beans. Uh, like I said in a separate video, I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, this is just a short update on what's going on here. You can see, I don't know how well you can see, but the soil isn't looking too great, but the peppers aren't looking too bad either. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on. Even though it's not doing too well, like I said, it could be doing a lot better, but it is what it is. So that's the two main raised beds, and this is the third raised bed. I was just doing a cover crop, and you can see because we're getting too hot, not enough rain or whatever, me not watering enough. You can see that the crop is not doing that well either. So that's kind of human error. It's also the soil that I used because it is my native soil that I was trying to amend. It's just a combination of different things. So yeah, this third raised bed isn't doing that great either. So yeah, like I said in a separate video, I'll keep you guys updated on how this is going. Let's come over here to my pomegranate tree. Um, this pomegranate is doing a lot better than it was before. You can see there's some flower buds coming up. I don't know if this is going to turn to fruit or not, but I hope it does, but we'll see. Hopefully, as I keep this alive and keep it established, it'll come back over and over, and then we keep getting more fruit year after year. But again, we'll have to see. Um, yeah, I think that's it for this pomegranate tree. Now let me show you the other two raised beds I first had and how they're going. All right, guys. So this is one of the very first raised beds that I built. I basically covered them with pots that I was planning to grow in, but that experiment failed, so I'm not going to do that anymore. The potatoes that were growing over here, I still have to harvest them, so that's be a separate video entirely. But in these three containers, I basically got purslane growing, so I basically can harvest that anytime that I want. In these back three, I was trying to grow peppers, just like these first ones, but they didn't want to come up, so I basically gave up on that idea. And over here, I had another idea to grow some tomatillos, and that is doing pretty good, in my opinion, because all three of them are growing tomatillos. Two of them are doing better than one of them, but I don't know why. Either way, it's doing really well. Really happy about that. And over here, you can see some tomatoes growing. These are purple tomatoes. This one, there was tomato growing, but it somehow died. I don't know what happened, but maybe this is a tomato that's still growing well. We'll see. Either way, I got two containers sections that are doing pretty well as experiments, but we'll see how well it does as a whole. And this raised bed again, I think I was trying to grow sweet potatoes, but it never came up either. So now I just covered it with some new containers. Again, I was trying to grow peppers in here, but they never came up. So I decided to let the purslane grow. Then all the weeds, I'm just gonna let them die just because I don't want to grow that. But yeah, that's the raised beds updated. These are actually containers that I need to harvest that I have blue potatoes in, which I still haven't done. It's been like 2 to 3 weeks now since I haven't harvested these since they died back. Um, Eventually I get to it, but it's not gonna be in this video, obviously. But if you remember that pomegranate tree I was trying to save about a month ago now, this tree is doing a lot better in this container because I'm controlling the water a lot better. Because where I had it before, it wasn't getting any water, and pomegranates need some water. Even though they do live in drought conditions, they don't live in zero water. So yeah, this is doing a lot better than it was before. And this container, I was trying to grow sunflower, but I guess the kale I was growing before decided to do a lot better ever since I mulched it. But yeah, I was trying to grow sunflower in here, but that's not happening anymore. And if you remember over here, I was trying to grow a lime tree like I am in the other container that I showed you in the back, but this lime died, so I just decided to mulch it and keep it watered. So when I try to grow another tree over here, the soil will be a lot better. But we'll see. Over here, I was trying to grow a lemon. Um, the top growth died back, and that sucks. But it is growing back, so I don't know if that's just the rootstock from a different lime. Maybe we can get lucky and see if the lemon's any good. But again, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me show you the next part of my garden. Okay, so this is a 64-gallon container. I only have one pepper in here, and I don't remember the variety of this pepper. So I guess we'll find it together later in the year. But yeah, I'm just trying to grow something in here because I don't want to keep it bare. I only have one spare pepper to grow in here, so that's what it is. Probably should mulch this, but I decided not to because I was just too lazy. But maybe I'll do it later. I'm just not gonna do that right now. Okay, so this is my 15-gallon container experiment garden. I really failed this garden this year, especially because after I got sick, I forgot to water for like about a week or so. So this area is just really not good for growing. Somehow I still have onions growing, which is a surprise to me. But yeah, this experiment this year, it's just not going the way that I want to. So hopefully later in this year, maybe I can do better. We'll see. Like I said earlier, this this experiment garden is not doing too well, especially since the seeds I was growing in here died back and they never came back. Um, yeah, I think that's it for this June garden tour. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 400 subscribers. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Peace.